Shalom, 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 everybody. So this is episode 13, right? Of Voices of the Branches, right? We got the brother Shamar, right? The founder of Divine Denim, right? So we gonna go ahead and get into this thing, right? So go ahead, brother.
Shalom, family, shalom. Like the brother said, man, I'm Shamar of Divine Denim. I'm a fellow servant, just like everybody else that's watching this. And yeah, so I'm just happy to be here. Just happy to be here talking to my brother. Actually, I forgot to mention this. Before we get started, congrats on the new child that's coming soon. Congratulations. I think I'm pretty sure I text you that or message you on Instagram one day and said congrats about it or something like that. But yeah, I want to say congrats again, man. That's mighty, y'all. That's mighty.
All praise most high, man.
God.
The water so much, man. It's definitely been a journey. I'm gonna say that, and and I meant to do this, but I'm gonna do it right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna load that up in a chopper right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and share this too. But yeah, so we're gonna start off with a question. You know what I'm saying? As in, so how long you been in the truth, brother?
I've been in the truth going on 7 years now. Going on 7
years.
years. Yep. This upcoming, I want to say like August, will make it 7. Yep. It's been 7 years. Yeah, 7 years long.
So like how you came in like into hearing the truth? Like what do you hear from? Like was it like you was like walking down the street, you kind of seen somebody like talking about it, or was it YouTube?
It was YouTube. So I love telling this story because I think unlike most people, I was actually looking for the truth. I just didn't know what it was at the time. Like I didn't know what I was looking for. So at the time I was in college. I went to the University of Kansas for 2 years. I was out there and I was taking a class called Slavery in the Americas in my second year. And that coupled with my faith already in the Bible, I ended up finding like this interesting mix. So at the time, the Lord just happened to make it so that I was asking questions about the Bible and just learned a little more about it. You know, everybody comes to that first realization that, yo, Jesus is black. And then a lot kind of, it's like a downhill type of thing from there. Then you realize, oh, hold on, wait a minute. It's some books that got took out of the Bible.
Right.
And you just kind of keep going. So I was studying that at the same time as going to class and learning more about slavery, which a lot of times our people grow up and all we know is we was picking cotton and then they fast forward to Rosa Parks on a bus. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't a lot of in between of what actually was happening. So I was taking that class and I was learning a lot about it and it was super interesting. I mean, I remember reading the autobiography of a man by the name of Alado Equino. And he was just talking about his lifestyle growing up on the plantations. And I thought that was insane to actually still have writings from somebody at that time and them to talk about the terrors that they saw being separated from their families. Right. It was just super intriguing to me. And what I would do was I had a routine. I woke up every day at 5 in the morning. I would eat something real quick, go to the gym. I was in there for a couple hours. Then I go to class. And after that, and for people that go to college, you know, you got nothing but time on your hands.
Yeah, fast.
You know what I'm saying? So I was going back to my room, to my dorm, and literally just looking stuff up about what I was learning in class because I was just so infatuated with it. And as I was learning, I kept seeing Bible scriptures come up. It didn't make sense to me at the time. I didn't know what was going on, but I just kept seeing verses come up. Like it'd be super random. Like everybody knows about when Nat Turner, when he was quoting Psalms, talking about the Lord bringing vengeance on the heathen and all that, like mighty. One day, I'll never forget, it was 3:11 a.m. I always remember the time. It was 3:11 in the morning. I was in my room just on YouTube, and keep this in mind as well. You know, YouTube, you got to have like a certain algorithm of things that you're watching. So I came across a random video of brothers going over Deuteronomy 28. To this day, I don't know what camp they were with. Nothing. Like, it
Man.
was so random. I had never seen a video like that of any Israelites. I watched that video. They went straight through it. And I stayed up the rest of that night because I was like, oh my God, we the Lord chosen people. This
Yeah.
is crazy. And when they was bringing out the verses, I had to pause the video. I grabbed my Bible. I said, wait a minute. Ain't no way that's in there. And I'm following along like, damn, it do say that. Like, it say that right there.
Yeah. Facts.
And, the rest is history. From that point on, I was like, man, I'm an Israelite. I don't know what this means just yet, but I never looked back from that day forward. Never looked back.
That's mighty though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's
Yeah.
crazy. And man, the class that you was in, that even sound interesting as hell. To be honest with you, though, you know what I'm saying? Have a class learning about the different things with slavery. You know, what was that? What we said was a book.
Yeah, it was an autobiography by a man named Alado Equino. Alado
Okay,
Equino,
I'll check
yup.
that out. I'll check
For
that
sure.
out. So man, that's beautiful, man, to even have that kind of like that whole like thing, like dang, man, you know what I'm saying? Like just looking at the build up, you searching, you kind of looking, and then
Yup.
finally it just hit you like boom, Deuteronomy chapter 28. Like you just, you
I tell
looking at
brothers all the time, it was kind of an experience like, you know how Paul, he had Yahweh Shah come straight to him and tell
yeah,
him, hey, look, I'm the sacrificial lamb and all these things. He didn't necessarily have a brother come and teach him the truth. That was kind of like the same thing with me. Like, I didn't have nobody come tell me, hey, we the Israelites. I was just in my room, just studying, looking for it. Like, because I knew something was there. I just didn't know what it was.
and it's a beautiful thing. Just like how the Lord uses men to spread the truth. You know what I'm saying? Uses brother to spread the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's just a beautiful thing because like you said, like with me, it was the video with your boy with the glasses. You know what I'm saying?
Ah, yeah.
Yeah,
I always forget his name.
that joint got me. I like, man, what is this? Like, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't really like I knew of it. Like when I watched the video, I knew of it. You know what I'm saying? But that's another story. I ain't gonna get into that because this is about you though. This is about you though. That's another story though. So anyways, so okay, so boom. So you've been in truth 7 years. Okay, that's dope. So what got you to start saying, well, hey, you know what? I'm in this truth. I want to get out and do the work. What started that?
Oh, going out to do the work. So, unlike most brothers, when I learned about being an Israelite, I didn't have a long turnaround time to really wanting to learn the commandments. Like, I kind of got straight into it. I just had to figure out where do I start. I want to say because that was 2018, like early 2018. So going into 2020, that was when I really started to learn, okay, feast days, this is why we keep them, so on and so forth. So at that time, COVID's going on, everybody just in the crib. And I think that was probably one of the greatest time periods for the truth, because nobody had anything else to do but to sit and see, number one, the oppression that we going through, because everything was going on with George Floyd at the time and all the protests. And number two, now people actually got time to sit down and listen to the Lord and read his word, all that. They ain't got no choice. So at that time, the Lord used me to bring some brothers that I went to high school with into the truth. Many of them still in the truth to this day, all praise to the Most High, which is crazy because I would have never seen any of this happening. But one day they was just like, yo, man, we need to go out there and do that. And I was telling them, no, I don't know if I'm ready yet, because they wanted me to be the one to really teach. Because they like, nah, bro, you teach us a lot. Man, go ahead, we got to do this. I was like, nah, I don't know. And what finally did it was, and I told y'all all this. Y'all were all with SOT. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to them brothers. They do the work mightily out there. I saw a video one day where he was like, yo, when the Lord put on your spirit to go out here, even if you know a little bit, use that little bit, have faith with it, and the Most High here grow your understanding. He said that one day, and I was like, damn, I got to do it now. Like, the Lord made sure I saw that, so I ain't got no choice but to do it now. And at that point, it was me, my brother Shamar, a brother by the name of Kornar, and Zion. None of these brothers are with WFI. They brothers, my own blood brother and brothers I went to high school with. But it was the four of us going out, and we was just kind of doing it. That was before I really knew like where the camps was at out here in Detroit. We just went out there and just started doing it.
Yeah.
So
That's mighty. That's mighty, man. That's mighty. That's beautiful, man. That's live, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That's live. Like just seeing it, like man.
And I want to say this too. I was nervous as hell, but once I got in the flow of it, I'm like, okay, like I love this. Like I see why brothers do this. And you know the brother Jonathan that's out in Florida. What I can't think of the name.
Zion.
Yep, SOZ. Like brothers know him notoriously for teaching for hours straight. Just keep bringing out precepts. I used to do that, and I didn't know that was uncommon because I was the only brother that like really was, I guess, at least fit to teach at that time with the group of brothers I was with. I didn't know that was abnormal. I didn't know that like I could do that like it was nothing. Like whatever the most I put on my spirit, I'm just bringing them out. And I didn't know that was kind of like crazy. So I got around my brothers at WFI, and they like, yeah, man, Jonathan be doing that nonstop. I was like, I thought that was like what everybody did.
Yeah. But you know, so crazy though. One of my first times, like really teaching, was with Jonathan.
Damn,
you know
really?
Yeah, it was with Jonathan. It was with Jonathan, man. It was one time because this was when we was we was transitioning to WFI Orlando. But he was like it's like you want to get out there? I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it, dog. I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? But at first, like I was nervous. You know what I'm saying? But then it what sparked me was the we said about having that faith. You know what I'm saying? So like, I gotta have faith. You know what I'm saying? Lord, he gonna take care of me. So with that thought alone, I did it. And I'm like, wow, man, it's smooth. You know what I'm saying? So like that made me think about that when you said that though. But yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So
Yeah,
okay, boom.
I feel like we all had those moments. Like every brother thinking one of the same like five things. Like I don't know, what if I don't know the right precept? What if I see somebody I know out there? That might be a little awkward. What if it's like a friend, a family? Like we all be thinking the same thing. Then you get out there and you like, man, I'll do this the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, easy.
God, that's real though. That's real though. I was talking about that last night, man. I was just saying, preaching the gospel, man, that's the greatest thing that you could ever do in the entire world, right? Nothing comes to that can step to preaching the gospel, bro. Nothing comes to that, bro. And the cold part about it is, you got to be chosen to even do it in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Can't any man just do this. But that's what's up, though, man. But so what got you into designing? Tell us a little bit about your stuff, Divine Denim. Tell a little bit about Divine Denim.
So what led me into it was really just my own personal like interest in fashion. I always been, and I got that really from my pops. Like we always just like clothes and just ways that we can put it together. And you got to start with the shoes. That's step number one. He taught me that. Got to start with the kicks and go up from there. So just being a sneakerhead.
So question now. We talk about this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what's your go-to? So your go-to style for kids? What you like? You like tennis shoes, like with high tops, low tops. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's easy. I'm a Jordan guy. I'm a Jordan guy all day. Gotta go high tops. I'll show my favorite shoe. My favorite shoe of all time. I got it. Right here. It's the Jordan 7 Bordeaux.
Okay.
It's my favorite shoe of all time. Can't go wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna go with a high top Jordan all day, and then build the fit from there. Can't go wrong with some ones, anything like that, man.
So I would ask you this question: what's your favorite number? You know what I'm saying? What's your favorite number?
Out of the Jordans?
Yeah.
I fight with it. I fight with it sometimes, but I'm gonna be honest, like it's a hot take. It's actually the 7s.
7. I figured you gonna say that. 7.
Yeah, it's actually the 7s. Like I like the 6s, but the 7s are a little more sleek, and that's why I like those. Of course, 11s are like a fan favorite for everybody, but my top 3 are the 7s, the 1s, and oh my gosh, this is a sleeper. Actually the Jordan 2s.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
nobody like the 2s, man, but I love the
Nobody too much
2s.
like the 2s, though. Okay.
I love the 2s, bro. Yes.
But I ain't gonna lie, not too long ago, about say a couple years ago, they had some tools that came out that was pretty straight though. I can't
Yeah.
remember what it was though, but they had some tools that came out that was straight. But
What
I like
you remember what like the color was on
I'm
them?
surprised you even, huh?
You remember what color was on them?
Damn, I really can't remember. But I knew it was like a little buzz going on with them. Like people like, man, these tools, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They were fire though. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. I like 7s though. I had I like the 7s. Lavish is cold. You know, everybody like Lavish. You know what I'm saying? But I
Yeah,
like
them easy.
1s. I can't go wrong with 1s. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I like 3s and 4s too. You know what I'm saying? Really,
Yeah.
I love the 3s. It's something about the 3s to me. You know what I'm
I know,
saying?
right?
It's
No.
it's a white, red, and blue pair of 3s, bro. Them joints is so cold, man. I'm like, man, if I get, bro, they cold, bro. They cold, bro. So I was like, hey.
Oh
Man, I
yeah.
rock those joints. So hey, I like that's what I like though. Okay, so you like this? So okay, so we got the shoes, right? To Jordan, man. Okay, so boom. So
Yeah.
right after the shoes, right?
So from there with the jeans, now look. Now y'all, hey, I'm giving y'all a game right now. I'm giving y'all the sauce. From there, it just depends on the shape of the shoe. Now with some 1s, you know, like if you a guy that can like rock the skinnies or like some slim fit jeans, you can go crazy with the 1s off that. You know what I mean? Like you can do your thing. But then it depend on the size that you wear. I wear like a size 12 to 13. So don't look that good with like slimmer fit jeans. I gotta, you know what I mean? I gotta do in between. But yeah, it depends on what type of shoe. Like the 5s, they got a big tongue on them.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not a favorite of doing like slimmer jeans with those. I'll go bigger with them. So it kind of depends. But with the jeans, of course, I'm gonna be wearing my own jeans. I'm wearing some Denim, most definitely, off the J's. And then yeah, you know the top for that, like me personally, my style, I like to layer. I like doing jackets, hoodies, like that's my thing for sure.
Okay, now I'm gonna tell you something. Now I'm let them know now. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Brother putting you on game on some stuff now. I'm gonna tell you, so you put you on game. He kind of give you a little softness then. You know what I'm saying? So, but and so you kind of like your thing would be like winter and fall fashion.
Yup, exactly. That's my favorite time of the year, the fall time. That's when I really can pull out like my best fits.
I feel that though. That's when you really like that. That's really that weather where you can layer. You know what I'm saying? You can have a hoodie or you know what I'm saying, something over that joint, man. You can mix and match a lot of stuff. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
because like when it's the summertime, you can only do so much because you still want to be comfortable. Like
Exactly.
you got to have some cool shorts on, and then the shirt really carry it. Like, by the way, hey, shout out to Righteous Customs, man. I'm one of the sponsors. They get me right every time. They get me right. Peep the fringes. Shout out to Righteous Customs. Like something like this, okay, I can wear this in the summer. I'll be cool with it. But if the shirt not carrying the fit, like it's a wrap.
I feel that. I feel that though. So you got you got in. You know what I'm saying? Mostly because you know your pops and y'all have y'all share that in common with the fashion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when did you start creating like clothes?
So it was kind of like a bit of a segue. It started off with just my interest in fashion since I was a youngin, and then I've always had the idea to create my own shoe. And a lot of people don't know this. I'm still in the process of doing it. And, so that's something that's coming down the line. But I wanted to create a shoe. And I started writing down, like just drawing out sketches of what I wanted to look like. And I was talking to one of the Ahch, my brother named Shamar. And I'm like, yo, Ahch, man, I want to make a shoe, but I'm a little stumped on like ideas. Because when it comes to a shoe, like all the details matter. It's small things that make it stick out. You feel me? Like when it comes to the 11s, that patent leather is what do it. Like it could be something that small. So I was telling him like, man, I don't know what I want to do with this. I'm not even sure where to start. He said, hey, like, the shoe, the Bapesters, like the Bapes. I'm like, yeah, what about them? He said, yo, what if you do something like that, but use the lily? And I was like, damn, you know what? That's fire. I like that. That'd be cool. I might be spilling the sauce right now. Somebody might beat me to it. It's cool. They might beat me to it, but hey, we'll see. But anyways, you know what I'm saying? He gave me that idea, and crazy enough, as crazy as this sound, literally this all happened in the same night. He told me that, and I was thinking about it. I sat down at my desk, and the same sewing machine that I use to make all the clothes I do now, that I use for your rib skirt, literally that same sewing machine, the very first time I learned how to use it was that night. And it was on a pair of jeans that I modeled in, and that's the first pair I've made. All I was trying to do was figure out how to tailor it so that they were a little slimmer because they were kind of baggy. I was trying to do that. I cut the seams out, and I was like, you know what? What if I just put lilies on these jeans right now? And literally, that's pretty much where Divine Denim started at. It started off in that one night. I thought about putting it on a shoe. Then it transitioned into some jeans. I made the jeans, about an hour straight. I put them on, and I'm like, yo, these are fire. And I went outside and took some pictures. And then that was really it from there. I was like, man, I think I got something right here. So, yeah.
Man, that's fire, man. That's fire. That is fire, though, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like, and that's talented, too, man, to be able to, man, because sewing is tough, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's tough to even just, I know you gotta have, and for you to use denim, I know you gotta have one of them.
Hey,
you gotta
I
have
ain't gonna say too much on it. I ain't gonna speak too much on it, but yeah, you definitely gotta have the right equipment, and it's I don't think it's as hard as you would think. Like most things are easier until you actually like sit down and learn how to do it, but it definitely is like tedious when you're working with clothes. It takes time for sure.
Yeah, I do a little sewing here and there myself. Just put like a little fringes on a shirt or something like that.
Oh yeah, got to.
Yeah. So you gotta do that. So, but man, that's beautiful. So, what all do you make? You know what you make. I know you make jackets, pants. What else?
God. So this is one of my jackets that I make. See, I got Yahweh Shaw on it. Got some denim jackets. I actually have some right here. This is a skirt that I made for my mother. Skirt I made for her.
Okay.
So right now I'm in the process of actually getting a manufacturer for everything, so I can get the orders out quicker. This is stuff I haven't necessarily made like, I guess, available to the public. I just made it for myself. Got some shorts right here. Just to give like a little contrast, like black. Cause y'all, I gotta have y'all right for the summer too. Gotta have y'all right for the summer. I got a lot. These are a little different.
Okay. Got the fringe on it too. Yeah, that's fire though. Ain't gonna lie, that's fire.
And then these newer jackets are one of my most recent creations that the Most High gave me. So it's a workwear style jacket, like a Dickies jacket.
Okay.
The Divine across it. I got the Lord's name right there. And then the back is where it's really at.
Put that stuff right there. Got the menorah on it. Oh, that's fine. I ain't even gonna lie to you, but I ain't gonna lie. That's
Yeah.
tough.
So I'm just trying to really use any ideas that the Lord give me. I'm trying to bring them to life.
Dang, that's fine.
Any ideas He give me, I want to bring them to life. And I got some hoodies right here. One of my brothers, I'm gonna show y'all everything. It's a hoodie right here. So this one is actually very, very purposeful. Now, the entire concept of divine denim is literally just embodying what it means to be divine. So the definition of divine is of, from, or like God. And everything about my journey to create divine denim has literally just been inspired by the Lord. Like I never thought about even starting my own clothing brand. None of that. The Lord just kind of put it on my spirit one day, made it manifest. So this embodies that. It's a design that seems random at first until you realize that when you read it from left to right, it literally spells out divine. It's like a random path, but then you see that it's all ordained to tell you something.
Huh.
And now I got some lilies on the back of it. Something simple. Of course, I got the Lord's name. I put the Lord's name on everything, man. He got to get the glory at the end of the day. Got
That's
to get the
fine.
glory. I do. Got some black denim jackets.
All right. Hey, you got some stuff now. You got some stuff. Y'all see here, man. The brother got some stuff, man. He got jackets, right? He could do a hoodie for you. He got short. Hey, you know summer, spring coming up. You know what I'm
Uh,
saying? Hey, y'all get right now.
and
Okay.
then and then look, there's no limit to the colors. One of my brothers out here in Detroit asked me for this. I got black and orange.
Ooh.
There's no limit to the colors. So if you want to match something for a feast day that's coming up, I got you. I got you. We're gonna get it right. So yeah, I got a lot going on. I got some more jeans right here. This is the one that started it all. This is the classic.
Dang, okay. That bit tough
Yeah.
too. I ain't gonna lie to you though.
And then I got one of my brothers getting ready to do shoot a video in a pair like this, the black and gray.
Dang,
So
that's tough too. God dang, you got a degrade. Hey,
uh,
that's going crazy, yo.
it's been a fun process because I think like those are prototypes that I made for myself, and the
Mm-hmm.
design has gotten better anytime somebody makes an order. Because right now I'm making them by hand, by myself. So I notice little details that'll stick out to me just to make it a more cohesive design. So God, they all praise the Most High.
Con. So, um, how often? I won't say how often, but how do people if they want to get in contact with you? You know what I'm saying? To get in contact with your merchandise, where do they go shop at?
God, so they can hit me up on Instagram, Divine Denim. Type it up straight like that. It'll be the first thing that pops up. I'll message and reply back to you, and we'll get it going. Because since every order can be custom made, I don't necessarily have I don't want y'all to be talking to a robot. I want y'all to know y'all actually talking to a brother just like y'all that can hear any details that you want in your garment to bring it to life. So go on Instagram, hit me up at Divine Denim, and I'm gonna get back to you. We'll make it happen, man.
Con. Okay. That's a bit. So, man, y'all see what the brother got going on, man. He got some tough stuff. I shot with the brother. He made a skirt for my rib, man. It's fire.
I still got some jeans coming for you. I ain't forget. All right?
True. Hey, man. All praise Most High. All praise Most
Still
High.
got them coming for you.
Con, man. Now, like I said, I'm gonna definitely keep. I'm gonna have all this. Have all your stuff, on there, so that way people can know how to shop with you and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but let's get to some. Let's kind of shift gears on this thing. So there you hear Divine Denim, shop with the brother, shop with the brother. You know what I'm saying? Letting y'all know, shop with him, get with him. So let's talk a little bit. So you let's talk a bit. We're gonna kind of shift gears. So let's talk about. So You ball.
Yeah.
You ball. You ball. You ball.
Yeah.
Do you watch basketball?
Yeah, most definitely.
Who your favorite team?
My favorite team. I don't know if I necessarily have a favorite team, just because in the NBA, man, it's they switch up like every year. You never really know who's gonna win it. As of right now, though, my two favorite teams to watch have been Boston because they just play really good basketball, and I like watching Denver. I like watching Denver. I'll say them two. I like watching them the most for sure.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Denver. Denver. Okay. Okay. Now I know WFI, y'all be having like a tournament, you know what I'm saying, going on, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's up with that, man? What's up with that? Who the top team? Who the top camp out there, man?
Oh man, I trying to start a feud. Hey, look, so hey, I'm gonna say this. All right, we've had the annual WFI Passover tournament the last 2 years. All right, now Detroit hosted it the last 2 years. We did our thing. Year number one, it was mighty. Hey, Tazadok, I'm gonna show you this. Big Tazadok did his thing, man. He did a lot of work for us. It was a great team win. This past year, we wasn't able to rally it. My brothers in WFI, Chicago, they did their thing. They got it. So, I think everybody would say those are the top two teams in WFI. Now, you might have some of the brothers in Baltimore say, hold on, Doc, what you talking about? But I'm just giving my opinion. I'm giving my opinion on that. So, yeah, I would say those are the top two teams.
God. Okay. I feel that.
Atlanta got some hoopers too. My Aki R, he can
Them
ball
a
a little
dog.
bit.
Them a dog.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
okay. Con. That's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, man. Hey, man. Listen. One day, man, you know what I'm saying? I think it'd be fire though, like if all like the counts, like they came together and had like a big like you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like bro, that'd be fire though, bro.
Yeah. And you know what, man? You just reminded me. So I'm a brother that I know the Akim in like all camps you could think of, man. And I actually been talking about that idea with some brothers in Sakori, with some of the brothers in Genesis and WFI. So Lord willing, we can make it happen. And brothers, they like the idea. We just got to figure out a way to actually see it through. But I've been talking to brothers about doing it. You know what I'm
Con,
saying? It's a lot. Jake like to compete. You feel me? So we gonna try to make it happen.
that's a bit. I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna let you know now. I ain't no shooter, but I play some defense though. I play some defense though. I play some
Cool,
defense. I
cool,
ain't no
cool.
shooter, but I play
All
some
right.
defense though. So let's I like when I get people on this channel, man. I like to ask a lot of questions so people can get to know, you know what I'm saying, the person. Because a lot of times in this truth, they just see us as men out there that's doing the work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying. So this is kind of a platform or a place where people are men of the truth, or if whoever interview sisters can have a voice. You know what I'm saying? Talk about different things. So what kind of music you like, man? What kind of music you like?
I love like rap music, but on a more conscious type of way. J. Cole, all right, hot take for our age group. I'm 25. My
Yeah.
favorite rapper is actually T.I., at least in the world.
Wow.
That's my favorite rapper. I grew up listening
Wow.
to him. Yeah, I know, right? It's T.I., and then it's J. Cole. I like Cole a lot. So yeah, I like rap music. Now that I came into the truth though, brothers gave me a lot of options. Like right now, I'm gonna put y'all here. My top three. I ain't even gonna give y'all top three. I'm gonna just give y'all like the top ones that I rock with. Naviel the Servant, fire. Roe the Chef, brothers got to get hit, fire. Everybody know Hezekiah, beautiful music, spiritual. The Rock Bar. I think some of Israel sleep on him. The Rock Bar is lit. One of the sisters, Jordan, sister named Jordan. She made great music. You got my brothers out here at WFI Detroit, Kadar Malak, Taza Duck. Who else I got? Rapper Allah makes great music. I mean, the list goes on and on. Dino, for brothers that know, Dino makes some phenomenal music. So yeah, man, I like to listen to a lot of rap music. I get a lot of slack for not being like too hip or R&B. I just ain't never really got into it.
I got you. I got you. I got you. I
Yeah,
got you. So now I ain't gonna lie. Now a lot of those artists you named, I don't. They got some stuff, man. I hear a lot of people they talk about, The Rock, Naviel, you know what I'm saying, Hezekiah. I heard a lot of people mention Roddy Shelf as well. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I heard some rapper Olive. I heard of Dino. I ain't too much here about the other brothers' music though. You know what I'm saying?
Kador,
Kador.
yeah, Kador Malak. He got a lot of music. He actually one of my favorite artists just because his versatility. I like Kador. I can't forget about my brothers out there in Atlanta because I know they're gonna watch this.
Oh man,
You got the
why?
Ahch JX. He out there in Atlanta. Josiah just dropped a tape. I just listened to it today. Lit. That was he. Yamakaya. He
he
doing
hard.
poetry.
He hard
He's
too.
hard. Like he do it all. So yeah, man. Like brothers give me a lot of options. So it's like I don't even have a reason to listen to do too much worldly music. Got a lot of options, man, and I support them a lot. And speaking of, I actually have artists that Divine Denim is going to be sponsoring. I don't know if I'm gonna announce that right now, but we do have artists that we are going to be sponsoring because we want to get behind that, man. The artists in Israel, they're going to be the voice for this thing to get it to another level. That's just how it goes with culture. Your musicians, your celebrities, quote unquote, they're the ones that become the face of the culture. And I really just want to get behind them and support them and show the world, show Jake and Eve in the world, like, yo, we got people that really back their message. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
That's fine though. That's fine. That's fine. I think that's a you know what I'm saying, that's a good idea, you know what I'm saying? Meaning that, like you said, like, and especially with a lot of people, like the truth is growing so much. So the levels or the crowds that the truth music is reaching is farther is kind of getting out there. You know what I'm saying? So definitely sponsoring. I feel like sponsoring some artists that'd be dope. That'd be dope, man. That'd be dope. Man. And I think it's good that we all kind of come more together. And then, as you see, bro, like the Israelite community is growing, bro. It's growing. So it's like now we gotta have like our own, like how like with everything, like as society as we know right now, you have like the Hebrew Israelite culture, right? It's totally different than black culture. You know what I'm saying? Black culture, they have their culture, they have, you know what I'm saying? Even though we're the same people, we different. You know what I'm saying?
It's like the Jew and Gentile.
Yeah, con. It's we same people, but we different. You know what I'm saying? Like they have, your sexy reds and whatever. Then like how you saying on the other end, you got sisters like Yarden. You know what I'm saying? Or brothers like Hezekiah or Naviel, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Exactly. Right? In the world, you got dang Balenciaga, you know what I'm saying? Tom Ford, you know what I'm saying? We got Divine Denim. You know what I'm saying? Righteous Cousins. You know what I'm saying? Like different things like that. Like you have, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I think it's a good thing that we kind of the community as we grow, that we kind of also have a circulation, like we communicate more as and have like a circuit. You even got like we got a comedy a comic right now, Hebrew comic. You seen Brute TV?
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah. So so you have the truth is really spreading though, bro. And it's a beautiful thing though, you know what I'm saying? So
it just takes, like you said, it takes that community of us just supporting each other and getting behind it. And I saw, I always mention the other one because he a great elder. I've learned a lot from him. But y'all were all he mentioned it all the time, man. Like we should have our own clothing stores, our own musicians, our own even markets that we can go to in Israel, and we support each other. But that's the problem. Once somebody started, who's gonna get behind him and support and go shop with him. You know, that's the biggest thing. So yeah, I don't want to play a role in that. You know, as men that go out on the highways and hedges, we always try to be like doers of the word and not just be speaking it. And you know, with that being said, man, I'm gonna drop the names of the Divine Denim sponsorships because Israel got to know who these people are. And I've seen people coming to the truth, hearing truth music. I've seen it before. Like they hear it, they're like, "Yo, who is this?" Next thing you know, they got on fringes a couple months later, all because that seed was planted. So, you know, I got 7 people we starting off with because I love their spirits, man. I think it's gonna be a great foundation, and I believe that Israel can resonate very well with them, and they just super relatable. So we got my Ahch, Kadar Malak out here in Detroit. You got Dino, Hondolo. He come with a lot of spirit behind him. You got JX out in Atlanta. Man, he well known right now, even like in the Christian rap scene. A lot of people got an eye on him. The sister Sarah Maya out there, where they at in Atlanta. She got bars. Saint LaFlame is a sleeper. I don't think a lot of Israel know about him. He different, got a completely different style. Got the brother Prince Suave with Sakari Heat, Prince Suave, and then I'm gonna hold off on the last one. I can't give y'all everything. But yeah.
God. Hey man, ain't gonna lie though, bro. You snapped it then, bro. Cause bro, those some I think though those people, you know what I'm saying, they're good influencers, and it's a good reach. I'm telling you, that's a good move. That's a good move, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, like Prince Suave, you know what I'm saying? He kind of out there, man. You know what I'm saying?
I know, yeah.
He kind of out there. And even with the sister,
Sarah,
yeah. She out there too. And your brother from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? And then so it's like, bro, and then you know Atlanta, it's like that's Israelite Mecca. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot be going on. So you know, in the A, so like, bro, I feel like that's a smart move. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you snap with that, man. So I just say, man, just keep pushing. You know, doing what you're doing, man. That thing gonna do what it do. It's gonna do what it do, man. You know what I'm saying? And like I'm just interested to see like the growth, just to see it just like push like that. Like that's fire, man. That's fire. I love that, man. I love that. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, this thing, you know, us as Israelites, we just keep backing each other. You know what I'm saying? Supporting each other. And like you said, like that's a good thought with you know what I'm saying, that y'all all was saying though, you know, like we should have it to where we can you know, we can go to each other like, hey, you know, I got a brother, if I want to get some herbs, I got a brother I can go to for that. You know what I'm saying? I don't need a shirt or this or that. I know a brother I want to go to for that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a good thing to do, man. It'll be nice. I think the brother Kasadia, he had I think he got a platform that has a couple of businesses in if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if it's still up, but I think at one time he had like a couple of Hebrew Israelite business, like a platform he had that had a couple of Israelite.
Yeah, I believe so. I can't think of like how he had it formatted, but I believe I know what you're talking about.
Right.
Yep.
But I think that'll be dope. You know what I'm saying? And then especially with a lot of people that's just coming into the truth. You know what I'm saying? They can know where to go, where to purchase and stuff at. Cause you know what I'm saying? A lot of times when you just come in the truth, you don't know nobody. You know what I'm saying? You don't know nobody. You don't know nobody no music. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, and that's another reason why I did create this channel. So people just coming in the truth, they can learn about music here, different people with music, right? You just mentioned about you making clothes, you know what I'm saying? So now they can know where to get clothes from. You know, it's like different things like that. Also we talk about different camps too, you know what I'm saying? People that you know, different camps out there, just a different type of thing, so people can kind of know, like, kind of have a little headspace of what to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, or how to go in the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because it's bigger than what you think it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And the one thing that's super important to me is I want people to understand that you and myself, we're no different from them. Like we're the exact same. We came in with great zeal, on fire. We got a lot of questions, but we also a little nervous because we don't know who to talk to. We don't know what to ask. For some of us, we're not even sure. Like, dang, is this the right move? Because you coming from Christianity, you're like, well, wait a minute. Like, I don't know. I've been taught my whole life that A, B, C, and D. Is this right? So we understand how y'all feel. We not just these guys that go out and shaking the hand all day. Like, yo, I'm still a sneakerhead. I still like the hoop. Like I'm a regular brother just like y'all. I just would die on keeping the commandments of the Most High God. Like I'm just serious about my faith. That's it. You know.
That real. That real.
Yeah, that's it, man. And that's what I want Divine Denim to represent. And I have a campaign going on right now called I Am You. And it's just about just empathizing with one another and recognizing that I'm no different from the brother that grew up in the hood with all 7 of his cousins living with him. Like, even though I didn't have the exact same circumstances, like, yo, we really grew up having the same life. We watched the same things on TV. You're not that much different than me. You know what I'm saying? And just seeing ourselves in each other. And that actually is how I got my name, Shamar. It means keeper. So that whole concept of being your brother's keeper, that's what WFI stands on. Just recognizing that you, the bone of my bone, and the flesh of my flesh. We all one and the same, man. There's nothing different from us. So the greater unity we have, the quicker we'll get up out of here and we'll see the kingdom. That's the thing. That's the missing link, brotherhood.
I'm gonna clip that. But so what would you see we talk about this? You know, what's something that you would some advice you would give somebody, you know, that's just coming into the truth? You know, so I know you're saying let them know that, you know, we're no different, but you know, in the truth, especially when you first get in, you have different you know, different struggles or different trials that come your way, because it's like you just said, you know, since it's a total new thing, they don't know what to choose. So what's something that you can, a tip or something that you can give them, you know what I'm saying, to help further their process or to help ease the this walk that they're
in? That's easy. Read Sirach chapter 2. That's the first thing I would tell anybody to do. Where it says, well, here I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read the first 2 or 3 verses. Sirach chapter 2, starting at verse 1, it says, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. So just prepare yourself for the trial, for the temptation. Don't run away from it. It's okay. It's supposed to happen that way. I think that's what frightens a lot of people, and that's why Yahweh Shah told us about the seed that gets choked up by the thorns. You start to have cares for the world. You start to hear things that your family is telling you, nah, they A, B, C, and D. That's not right. Because look at what Paul said. Instead of just seeing it through and just allowing the Lord to lead you through the Spirit. And then secondly, I would advise somebody that's new to the truth, get with a congregation, get around people that can water and help increase that seed, you know, that was planted in you. From there, man, the Lord, he'll guide you where you need to be.
Con. That real now. That's real now. That's real right. Right. So all right. So you know you been in the truth 7 years. So do you travel? You travel?
To do the work?
Yeah, like I'm saying, you travel. Have you been like you've been in different places, like you know what I'm saying, around?
Yeah, kind of. I've been to Virginia, to VA for the 4th of July rebuke. I went there 2 years ago. I've been to Chicago a handful of times. I got to go out there again sometime soon. That was beautiful. I've been to Indiana. And I want to say there's one more place. I just can't think of it right now. I want to say there's one more place. But yeah, I've been to a couple of places. And I would advise anybody that go out there to do the work, go and travel. Like it really puts you in the spirit of the apostles. It's not really something you can even put into words. That's why Sirach said that when he traveled, he saw more things than he could speak on, that he could utter, paraphrasing. So it's like, I understand why he said that. It makes sense. But yeah, man, like I love it. Anytime I get the opportunity, it's beautiful. It's always a great experience. And then even the things you go through on that trip, like I think everybody can attest. You've had times where you make that trip and all hell break loose. Something crazy happened, and you go closer to your brothers through things like that. You know what I'm saying? It teaches you that faith and that like accountability and trust amongst one another.
I remember dang, on my first time first time I ever caught a plane, it was to go to Baltimore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and man, I caught hell, man, trying to catch the plane, man, and I ended up missing my flight. You know what I'm saying? But the brother Daryl, shout out to brother Daryl, might know brother Daryl. You know what I'm saying? He was in WFI, Sons of Zion. He was in Sons of Zion. But anyways, he had bought me a new ticket, man. You know what I'm saying? That same day, you know what I'm saying, bought me a new ticket. You know what I'm saying? And I was able to catch the plane. And I went to Baltimore, you know what I'm saying? I was a part of that. It was like I want to say, bro, it was like, the time when they had marched through. It was
you was there for that.
Yeah, I was definitely yeah.
That's crazy. I wanted to be there. That's fire.
Yeah. I was out there, man. It was, and like you said, when I went there, man, like you said, it's things that you can't even speak, man, bro. That's when I met the brother. That's when I met the brother Jonah in person. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We had to go out there, and we were supposed to wear like black shoes. I don't know what happened. It was something happened, so I didn't have my shoes. The brother Jonah straight up popped his trunk, popped out with a fresh pair of boots. Here you go, brother.
Damn.
Straight like that, man. I was like, bro, you just came, bro. It just straight like that, man. So it was just like, bro, like it was so much love there, bro. It was crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It was insane, bro. Like just the whole experience was the same, bro. So and it was like we had
it's really hard to put
next day. I want to say, and bro, it was I gotta say like it's stuff you can't speak on, bro. It's like stuff you see, bro. Just like
I mean, even just having that many brothers together in the same space, it just like the spirit so strong. It's crazy. It's crazy.
It was insane, bro. It was so insane because, bro, imagine walking through the streets of Baltimore. And I'm talking about brothers yelling loud, "Hallelujah, hallelujah!" I'm like, bro, it's something that you never, bro. Nothing I never experienced in my life. You know what I'm saying? You just seeing the people, they looking at the buildings, they like, hey, you know what I'm saying? We walking through the streets, people just like, you know what I'm saying? People in the car, because they never seen anything like it. So it's like, bro, just even afterwards, you know that school, not just what school at now, but where it was before in Baltimore.
Yep.
So when that little street, just imagine a street full of brothers. You walking down the street, you know, it's brothers all up and down the street. You know what I'm saying? Brothers shopping up here, shopping up, bro. It was, bro, it's freaking crazy. Just thinking about it, just bringing back memories. Like,
oh right, and yeah, and like how you just mentioned, to people that seeing it, they never seen anything like that before. So the fact that you actually one of the people that's a part of it is what's crazier. because it's like, wow, like I'm really in this right now. You know what I'm saying? And I always try to tell brothers, like, be confident in who you are. Like, we literally, when you read in the book of Kings and Samuel, it talks about the sons of the prophets. Like, we those men today, we the sons of the prophets. So we got to really think about the honor that the Mossad chose to bestow on us to be his vessels, to bring his word out. Man, like, there's no greater thing in the earth than to be that. There's nothing better than that, man. Like, we quite literally a part of history that's never going to be forgotten. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you said this, bro. You said what I be saying, bro. Literally, I say that, bro. I say that. Not as how you worded it, but I say that, bro. Like, literally, bro, like what you just said, bro. That's my exact sentiments, my exact thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
Like, literally, that's the spirit. Like, bro, that's how I feel. Like, bro. I can't say nothing, but that's because that's literally like, but that's something that I say. I let brothers know that. I'm like, bro, this is the greatest thing in history. Like, bro, this is like, bro, think about this. Just look at, like, you read about, what I'm saying, about the different acts of our forefathers. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we are creating different, just like they was. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Yep.
Just like they was. You know what I'm saying? You got men of renown. They're in Babylon the Great. Right? Think about this. This is the scene. You got Babylon the Great, right? And you got men that's going out, standing out, coming against Babylon, prophesying against Babylon, speaking out against it, doing this, doing that. I mean, like, literally creating bonds. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
man, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro. And it's like, not only with just teaching, but how we're caring for each other, how we loving on each other. Like, that within itself it's different. You know what I'm saying? Because in the world, we don't get that. You don't get that kind of love or compassion from a brother that you get in the truth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you meet brothers from, bro, you know what I'm saying? You way in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? I'm way over here in Georgia, but we have a conversation and communicate like we done known each other for years.
God.
So I just think it's a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah. And I wanted to actually share a precept real quick. It's one of my favorites in Jeremiah chapter 14, just talking about that salvation that's going to come in these times. Let me see. It's Jeremiah, I think it might be 15 and 14. That's what I want. Hold on. I always mix these two up. It says that the time is going to come when they will no longer say that it's the Lord that liveth that freed us from Egypt, but the Lord that freed us from the lands of the north and all the lands where he had scattered us. I thought that was at 15, or I might be looking past it.
Kind of, I know you're talking about.
I want to pull that out. It's one of my favorites, man.
Nah, I definitely know what you're talking about. Nah, I'm looking for it right now for you. I remember it's in.
Oh, I got it right here because he said it a couple times. I got Jeremiah chapter 23 and verse number 7. It says, "Therefore, behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, that they shall no more say, the Lord liveth, which brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But Yahweh liveth, which brought up and which led the seed of the house of Israel out of the north country and from all countries whither I had driven them, and they shall dwell in their own land." And that verse is just so powerful because the Exodus happened so long ago, people still talk about it to this day. For this salvation to be so much greater that people not even talking about it no more at this point in time, that's crazy. Like, that lets you know how wild it's gonna be. And for us to actually be in the process of raising up the Lord's people for that, yo, we living in a time that's like just unheard of, man. I heard
bro.
those.
Bro, I mean, you gotta think about it though. Like, man, when you look at how Israel is right now, right? The
Yeah.
whole schematics of everything that's going on, man. You got the so-called white men in rulership. You got this going on. You got a people that have this that has been disengaged from their heritage. They forgot who they is. Then you got when all at the moment when things are starting to get chaotic and crazy, they're starting to wake up and realize who they are. You know what I'm saying? They
Mm-hmm.
coming back to their heritage. Like it's so much that's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They forewarning the people, warning. It's like you just said, it's a beautiful time, bro.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And I believe I don't think brothers ever really think about this, but like how it says in Second Ezra, you know, the Lord said that He would send the prophets back. You know, He talk about Zechariah, Nahum, Habakkuk, so on and so forth. So I believe it's a lot of men now that we see like they're gonna have accounts written about them when we in the kingdom.
For sure.
You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
Like, nobody can tell me that Chief Ephraim, a brother like Naquam, Amos, Ariah, Alazar with Sakari, Deacon, Nathaniel, Ayos. Nobody can tell me that these men like honorary prophets of the Lord. Like, I'm convinced them is some great men, and when it's all said and done, we gonna have some accounts written about them.
Fine.
You
I've been
know?
thinking the same thing. I've been thinking the same thing, bro. I've been
Yeah.
thinking the same thing, bro. I've be like, bro, ain't no way, bro. Like, bro, it's got to be, bro. It's got to be,
Yeah,
bro.
them ain't just regular guys.
Yeah, it got to be, bro. Like, bro, you think about it though, but like, who else? You know what I'm saying? Like, when you think about like, who else? Like,
That's what I'm saying.
bro, it's crazy, bro. Like when you think about it, and the effect that they have on the nation. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Even though we know, of course, it's Yahweh Shem Shai, but the
Right.
Lord, look at what the Lord is doing, what power the Lord has bestowed upon these men. You know what I'm saying? So you can't say like, bro, they somebody. You know,
Yeah.
man. We know, man. You
Oh
know.
yeah, most definitely.
So I just think that's a beautiful thing too. Like all this thing, man. Like and not knowing who you are. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, bro, you know who, bro. You know who is who right now, bro. You know who is who right now, bro. But you got to think about it too. Like you said, all this, bro, all these acts, bro, is gonna be written out, and then this the cold part though. We ain't even talk about the acts that's gonna be happening in the time of all hell break loose in Jacob's trouble.
I
You know
know,
what I'm
right?
saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you might have brothers they might be something crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like just like how with like you know how like you had the Maccabees brothers, right? You had
Mm-hmm.
them. You know how like you had Eleazar. You know what I'm saying? No, I love them stories. I love them stories. I
I
love
love
them.
that account. Yo, hey, Eleazar said, man, I'd rather die than stay my honor in old
Mm-hmm.
age.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
That's what I'm saying. So imagine when all hell break loose, what magnificent or mighty works brothers might do in those times. You might have a brother that might be faced with death, and he like, man, no, I ain't gonna turn my. You know what I'm saying? You
Right.
got that. You got I mean, there's so many examples of people that stood stiffly for the Lord up until death. You know what I'm saying? You never
Mm-hmm.
know. You might have some brothers that might hell been to save some brothers and sisters from then whatever, bro. You just
Yeah.
know you don't know because you just think about it though throughout history, we have been known through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai of doing mighty things. So how
Right.
much so even with Jacob's trouble? So like we're seeing things now, but how much so in all hell? But it's gonna be so much more that's gonna play out.
Yeah.
And when it's all said and done, it's gonna be the greatest story in history.
Mm-hmm.
The greatest movie in history, man. Like
That's
we're
right.
living in a movie, bro. We live in a movie, bro. Like
Yeah.
it's insane, bro. Like,
That's
bro.
right, man. That's right, yeah. Now I always talk to my leadership out here in Detroit, the Ottawa Malachi, Jordan, and Kabash. And yeah, I always try to remind them, like, yo, I appreciate y'all a lot. Y'all have taught me so much. Y'all great examples of men. Because them brothers really don't know who they are. Like, they don't know, like, y'all are somebody, because man, y'all have produced great fruit for Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. And man, it's just an honor to be around. It's just an honor to be around these men. You know what I'm saying? It's like you said, we living in the greatest movie of all time. And what I think what's even crazier to me is our people in the world like just don't know it. It's just happening around them, and they have no idea.
No idea.
Yeah, man.
I mean, but think about this: when Yahweh Shah was on the scene, right? It was people that was just like that. They would just walk around like they didn't know what was going on all around the whole. So much that what they've been seeing, what happened around them, has been talked about for hundreds, thousands of years. You know, they still talk about, you know what I'm saying, what Yahweh Shah did. You know what I'm saying, the things he went through. But back then, you probably had regular people that was like, oh, that nigga got locked up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Just another person that I got strung up on the cross. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, no, there was definitely some Jake saying, man, y'all heard them, they talking about that guy from Nazareth, man. What's his name? Yahweh Shah. They keep talking about that guy. It was somebody saying that.
Yeah, I can see that.
Sure.
Like you said, that whole, what's his name though?
Yeah.
That dude. You know what I'm saying?
And they just went back to the field, just working.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Literally. You know what I'm saying?
For real though. I can literally see that though. So
God.
That was good. But I ain't gonna hold you, man. I usually be around like an hour mark, man. You know what I'm saying? But man, it's been a phenomenal interview, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna put some clips out on this or willing, but before we get done, man, you know what I'm saying? Two things. One, I want you to leave brothers and sisters with something to take with, you know what I'm saying? Just something that you'll leave, like if you would just say, well, hey, my last words of wisdom for this interview, here you go. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm start calling the last words of wisdom for the interview. And then I want you to, after the last words of last words of wisdom, then I want you to go ahead and mention your divine denim again.
Okay.
So your last words of wisdom, then mention divine denim again.
God, well, I would say this. If you're watching this, 9 out of 10, you know, you're in the truth right now. You're in the walk right now. Enjoy every moment of it. The highs, the lows, the times when you're trying to figure out what do I do next, when it feels like the fire isn't the same. Enjoy every moment of it. The Lord has all these things ordained for you, and they're all going to play a role into the righteous man or woman that you're supposed to be. So just continue to have faith in every single step that comes along the way. You're going to have times that are very tough. You're going to have times when you're crying by yourself, when you're angry and frustrated, but you're also going to have moments of great joy and happiness. And Lord willing, you have people around you that you can share that with. But first and foremost, focus on how the Most High and Yahweh shall view you. Focus on enjoying every moment with them in your own quiet space, like Yahweh Shah said, praying in your closet by yourself. Focus on that relationship in that time in the dark when it's just you and the Most High. And when it's all said and done, the Lord's will be done. Most High willing, that's what you receive in the crown of life. And you're not alone. You're not alone in this walk. Never forget that. Satan would love for nothing greater than for you to be isolated and to believe that nobody cares about you, nobody will pray for you, nobody will fast that spirit off you and keep you in a space by yourself. You're not alone in this. As long as the internet's still up and Yahweh shine return, you have a chance. You got a chance to repent and to be better. So every day doesn't have to be phenomenal, but every day gotta be focused on the Most High and trying your best to please Him. But with that being said, I'm Shamar of Divine Denim, and we just want y'all to see that I'm the same as you. I'm the same as you. And like our slogan goes, I am you. I'm no better than you. Come check out some of the denim. If you rock with it, cool. If you don't, just tell another Israelite. That's it. But I got to give all honor and all glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, because without him, I wouldn't have had the idea for any of these designs, and it wouldn't have been possible. He's the one that gave them all to me. I don't take credit for any of it. He gave me the ideas. I brought it to life, and they turned out to look cool because the Lord is the greatest designer of all time.
Come on, man. So there you have it, man. You know what I'm saying? The brother Shamar, right? Divine Denim. Like you said, man, check it out, man. Shop with a brother, and if you like it, shop with him. If you like, I'm not gonna get it, but hey, share it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Send it to somebody, man. But you should buy it. Hey, it's fire, right? So shop with a brother.
Yeah,
you know
you should. I mean, look at it. Y'all see what's going on.
Right, you see what's going on. The brother got the sauce, man. You know what I'm saying? So get with the brother. And I'm gonna drop all your information in there so that people can they can have it and things like that. And I'm gonna get into it. But again, y'all, this has been the Voice of the Branches. This is episode 13. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, and subscribe. Right, I want to give always all honor and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Shalom.
Shalom.